What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. I know it's been a while, but real life happens and I just haven't really had the time. So anyway, what I thought I'd go over today is my monitor stand. It is the dual monitor stand from Amazon. It's probably the cheapest one out there that has the best reviews. So I'm your typical Amazon customer. I just read the reviews and buy whatever is getting good reviews. So and $45 is really pretty cheap for what it is. So basically, if you didn't know, monitor stands can go up to like $300 for a top-end one. So it's really a good deal when you consider that. And one of the main reasons you get monitor stands, I guess I should mention, is because if you have like bases of monitors like this, you can see this covers up like a whole corner of my mouse pad. And I was losing a lot of desk real estate to just having monitor bases down here. And basically, I don't have the biggest desk in the world, so any extra space I can get, I take or I need. So basically, just get a monitor stand, and now I have all this room underneath here, all this room to the side, and it works pretty doggone well. The build quality is pretty solid. I was actually pretty surprised by it. It's solid metal, and it's not moving anywhere. If I move the monitors, the whole desk moves pretty much. So it's bolted on. I don't know, it's probably gonna be dark down there, but just two little screws to the bottom, and that's all you have to do. And then basically think of these as two conjoined arms, so kind of have like your elbow and then your wrist. That's how these monitors connect to the actual stand. Now, probably my biggest complaint is how you have to adjust these. It does use like an Allen key, which can be kind of annoying to if you want to do like an on-the-fly adjustment. It's kind of annoying to have to go get an Allen key for it. But basically you can see like this whole monitor can swing out. It can rotate 90 degrees. Unfortunately, it's going to hit my desk, but you can rotate it 90 degrees and have it in kind of like portrait mode. I just opted for the side-by-side because that's what I'm used to. And as you can see, this arm is bent pretty much almost at a right angle, and this one is extended all the way. That's just because I have this little cubby on the right side of my desk, so this monitor pretty much has to be on the right side, right in front of my keyboard over here. And this is the one that has to be off to the side and kind of angled in. And I was kind of concerned because it says it holds two 24-inch monitors, but I wasn't sure if that was like side by side or if I was going to be able to get like an actual angle on it or what. But luckily, I was able to get a little bit of an angle on this second one with the arm stretched all the way out. If you had both monitors kind of equally spaced out and each one had a bit of a bend in it, you could probably get almost like a 90-degree angle between the two of them if you really wanted to. So just because of my setup, this one doesn't have the biggest angle in the world, but it works pretty well. You know, a lot of people I see actually set up their monitors like almost perfectly flat with each other, which I never really cared for, just because I like to just kind of tilt my head over and be able to see rather than like moving my whole body over to see what's on my second monitor. So that's kind of how I have mine set up. Also, a link to my monitors down below. They're both, one's like 23.8 and the other one's 24-inch. So if you're curious if your monitor will fit, then yeah, it should, as long as it's 24 inches. I bet it almost would fit 27, to be honest. If you have both arms extended all the way, it might almost work, but I wouldn't, don't quote me on that. I wouldn't know for sure. Another thing that I guess I would kind of change is how tall this pole is. You can kind of see it sticks out of the top. I mean, I guess 5 minutes in the shop with a hacksaw and I could change that, but it's kind of odd how tall it is. I guess if you really wanted to mount your monitors up higher, like this is already higher than I had my monitors mounted before. You can see that's like 4 or 5 inches off the desk. So basically that's how high I felt comfortable with them. I mean, I could go lower, you know, you just adjust this and then the whole thing would slide down. You can't adjust each monitor individually. They both move up and down at the same time, so it's one more thing to consider. Also, there's some little cable management holes you can see. I kind of did a crappy job back here, but just kind of reaching a long ways to get over to my computer over here, running around the back of the desk and up around the arm. So there's little clips on each arm, and you can kind of run your cables down and around. It at least keeps it off the desk, so you don't see those cables, you know, running down in this region. They're at least, you know, all coming through on one single point in the back. And I think that's about going to cover it. If you guys have any other questions about monitor stands or this one in particular, feel free to leave them down below. Like I said, for 45 bucks, if you're kind of getting crowded like I am with my fairly small desk, like two 24-inch monitors side by side pretty much take up the entire thing. So yeah, I was running out of room pretty quickly, and this was really the best option for me. And if you guys are having the same situation, I would really recommend this monitor stand. Like I said, feel free to leave any questions down below, and I will talk to you later.